That very night, the girl said, something attacked me. I screamed, please go away, please. I still don't know what it was. So there you are, shouted the monster from behind. I was very scared. They were either spirits or demons, maybe some other monsters. The girl hid. But the monster quickly discovered her and began to catch up. What, are you running away from me again? But why I don't understand why people get so scared when we show up. All the warriors protecting me were killed, only I managed to escape, but I could not hide for a long time. And then this man appeared, his wicker hat covering his face. I stumbled and fell. She quickly tried to get up, but there was already a huge praying mantis behind her. What? He exclaimed. Actually, I'm not entirely sure. He looked like a man, but is he really? Or was it another monster? He grabbed one of the monsters and ran him through with his katana. Who else are you? It doesn't matter who I am, you will all be finished now. He destroyed another small monster. I don't think it's so important for a tree that is already rotted to know the name at the time of its execution. Oh no, little one. You dared to touch my little brother. It's funny, do you really think you look like brothers? Shut up, you'll be done soon. The girl watched in tears as the brave samurai destroyed the monsters, hitting the praying mantis and the monster tree. The praying mantis bled black and fell dead. The hunter looked up and looked at the crushed monsters. They lay helpless, looking at him with their eyes. Spare me. Have mercy. Ask. I will never eat people again. But the hunter did not listen to him, and destroyed him with the last blow. Of course you won't kill anyone anymore, because dead people don't eat people. While he was carrying me back, he said something to me. Forget about today. One day everything will happen again, but you should not cling to these memories every time. Just forget. Aiku-suni, can you hear me? Are you alive? I thought everyone was dead. Aiku, Sunheo, Sunhee. When I woke up, he had already left. Here is the curse. I didn't hear his name. I just wanted to tell him. What happened to you, my child? I do not remember anything. Thanks for saving me. Stone spirits live in the mountains, earth spirits live on land, and water spirits live in rivers. Danha people call them Sanashimi. Sanshin manifest themselves in various forms. Sometimes they help ordinary people, but they can also cause irreparable harm to them. These spirits are afraid of people, and always try to stay as far away from them as possible, but sometimes they still meet. Something rustled in the forest. It was a ferocious boar, but the hunter already knew that he would be here and prepared for battle. They merged in a fierce fight. Have mercy on me, said Bloody Boar. I beg you, let me live. What are my sins for this? You didn't do anything wrong, I just need your power, Hunter said. So the blame is mine alone. And he quickly finished off the boar. The boar gave up his last breath. The samurai still didn't say enough. I still need the Sanshin powers. I must find stronger opponents, so I can fill myself with more power. I need more. Already in the evening after this fight, the hunter sat near the fire in the dark forest, and waited for the next monster. Suddenly, something began to sneak up behind him. Please leave me some food, I haven't eaten in months. Just a little, please. And if you don't want to share it. The hunter was already waiting for the meeting and prepared to take up his samurai sword. Then yourself will become my dinner, yelled the terrible zombie monster. But the hunter was already ready for this meeting. He deftly grabbed the zombie by the head and knocked him to the floor. Then he took out his sword and pierced the monster with it. But the zombie kept saying that he was hungry. I have to do this to survive, zombie said. I know that feeling too, hunter said. What is a curse? I fell into my own trap. For help. Save. Is anybody here? I'm hungry, I'm so hungry. I'm ready to eat anything. Whether it's animals or humans, I don't care. The hunter absorbed all the zombie's energy and spoke. You will no longer know hunger. He looked around. At this time, seeing light from the fire, the man approached the hunter. Oh, are you here already? Samurai said. Where are you? I only noticed you because of the fire. But where does this terrible smell come from? It's just that you're standing next to a corpse, Hunter said. So why don't you get rid of it? He does stink. Haha, I have something to tell you, said the man. Come on, tell me something interesting. Well, listen, I've heard rumors about 3 spirits that live in these mountains. He said. Enough, the samurai interrupted him. Don't want to talk about them. The man said. With these spirits already finished, it's time to move on to the next. Then how about a story about a monk who only appears at night during the war? He starved to death. The man said. He's finished, Hunter said. You are not at all interested in listening to my stories, the man said. The samurai simply remained silent. Well then, I'll just tell you about the ogre. Samurai is interested. In this task, you need to join the escorts. The man handed him a bundle. Work again, the hunter said and took the bundle. So, listen, a royal convoy passed through the city recently. The man said, I need to find out what they are transporting. The convoy goes through the mountains. They have enough escorts now, but you still have to join them. The man said. And what about the cannibal? Samurai asked. Recently, dozens of travelers have been dying in the mountains, the man said. This cannibal devours not only animals but also people, which is why they called him that. Priest Raul sent hundreds of mercenaries to search, but no one knows who this killer is. Are you leaving already? The man said. Yes, this information is enough for me, said the hunter. Why do you keep on hunting Sanshin? You can get stuck up to your ears. The man said. The hunter was silent for a while and answered him, see you soon, and went into the forest. The man wanted to go down the mountain together because he was scared. But it stayed behind. Did I miss them? It says here that they gather in the middle, at the second hill of the mountain. I should probably go back, thought the samurai. He turned around and quickly walked in the opposite direction. But then he noticed something in the bushes. He saw a bunch of bloody bodies that were scattered around. When hunting game, 9 out of 10 times you get nothing. This time I wasn't expecting anything. He saw a girl who was sitting in the middle of the glade. She seemed to be looking ahead. But I think I found what I need. See what are your plans? I have a job, uncle. Please don't ask me what I do, the samurai remembered. He was close enough to the girl. I noticed that she was thinking about something. I can't believe people can live in a place like this without a drop of fear, the samurai thought. But his sword did not react in any way. You need to be on the lookout, he thought. Something is wrong here. Just a child, what are you doing here? The girl reached out her hand to the samurai. The samurai immediately took up the sword. The girl pointed to the man and said that he was wounded. Ah, these wounds were left after the attack of the animal. If you look closely at his condition, and the amount of blood lost, he must be already dead. I will know when I approach him, said the samurai. Maybe it was a girl, thought the hunter. Are you okay? Here you are, the man asked. My uncle sent me, replied the hunter. Are you the same warrior the old man sent? Judging by his words, he is one of us, thought the hunter. Yes, and you? He answered. I am 52.52nd. The samurai asked. They call me that because I killed 52 Sangsin. The man answered. He is dead. Or dying. Or just injured. The girl asked. Judging by your condition, I doubt that you will catch 53. Samurai said. Fa ha ha. Do not make me laugh. Let me examine your wound, said the samurai. In the meantime, I help you. Tell me what happened here. Do you really want to know about it? Let's step back a little. The man said. If you start moving now, you would die very quickly, said the samurai. He took out the needle, but already, speak. And the peasant began to tell. We were supposed to raid the convoy, which was heading like a royal palace. It all started earlier than we expected, but ended smoothly. To be transported. If I am satisfied with the answer, then I may spare your life. The man said. Just kill me, said the guard. Just a warning. Don't open this box. At that moment, a shiver ran through my body. The man said, "Why are you so worried? We just have to open it." At first, there were gold bars and a girl next to them. And there was this iron box that we were told not to touch. My people made a fatal mistake when they did it. In this box, the guard whispered, "Kvimori. These are the rhythms of traditional Korean music played on the Django drum. I should have listened to him." Hey man, you're not going to die that easy, are you? If there is a C there, then there are also Jajimori and Gikori. These are such traditional Korean rhythms. Before sounding the alarm, let's decide what we need to do. Considering everything that happened, we need to open the drawer and see what's in there. I'm against it, said the bold robber. I've heard rumors about all the special items in Donut. But I have never heard of a thing that needs to be stored in an iron box. Besides, isn't this man a royal guard? I think it's too dangerous. They guarded the king's property. Of course they should have sent a royal guard with an escort, the man said. Although I am not very knowledgeable in such matters, but they used a very powerful talisman. To get this, you need to pay the shaman 100 Nyang. And here there are already 10 of them. Okay, open it. The robbers braced themselves in anticipation. What is it? What the hell is this? Inside the box sat a little girl. A human. Was it sent to the king? All this security was escorting one child. Don't you understand yet? As soon as it becomes known that the king is having fun with children, he will be immediately killed. Fools. Why put her in here if the king was going to have fun with her? And if she died in this box, I think. Came out of the box and ran to the robbers. Who are you? The man asked her. The girl said. I need to get back home. And where are you going? Home, the girl answered. I mean, where's yours? Said the man. After all, I said that I need to go. The thief looked at the girl in surprise and did not touch her. It didn't take long for me to realize that I had made a mistake. Is she gone? So fast. Yes, that was my fault, but I couldn't tell my people about it. We need to track her down. You and you, Donho, go too. The rest stay here and guard the place from the bandits. Meet me at midnight at this place. Wait, head, exclaimed the bald thief. If she went in that direction, then it means that she will pass through the Dorison Mountains. I know, that's why we must hurry, the head said. Are you crazy? Want to take on this responsibility? Said the bald thief. I take it upon myself completely and ask you to just follow me, the head of the group said with a grin. It's not that I didn't know about the Dorison Mountain cannibal. But I just didn't take it seriously after all. I made decisions for which I couldn't be held responsible. The girl still walked quickly to the mountain. The girl looked at the samurai in surprise. Did this child come out of the box? The samurai thought. Kvimori God. I'm dying. Had shouted. Be patient, if I don't do this, you will die, understand? Samurai said. Keep talking. In this condition, wouldn't storytelling help take your mind off the pain? Haha, you're right. In any case, we found this girl, but I did not think that this case would be a demonstration of my skills in front of subordinates. Suddenly girl Sanchin or some other devilry. The warrior said. Sanchin. The head said, if that's the case, then my name will become 53, especially since I have a sword to kill spirits. There she is, the bald warrior pointed at her. The girl stood silently and looked at the forest. Aha, there you are, the head said. Don't run away this time, just stand still, we'll take you home. Haha, that's right, but if you try to run away, we'll punish you. Understood. Haha, don't come near me, said the girl. What? Don't follow me. The head looked at the girl in surprise. And then it all started. What should we do? Said the bald warrior. Chief, we must capture her before she escapes us. That's right, it's not safe to stay in these mountains for long, said the second warrior. Better let's get out of here. Crap. The head flew off the shoulders of the warrior, and he fell. The bald warrior did not even have time to react. Get in position, quickly. Faster. What happened now? Do not run away. Just dodge. Grr, it was a monster that looked like a giant panther, Sanshin. With one blow, she broke Glova's sword. Buck. The head flew into the stone with a serious wound. He grimaced in pain. Just then, the same girl appeared in front of him. What up, Buck? The head was in shock. A girl was standing in front of him. Are you an angel? Who came for my soul? What is an angel? Angel, what else could I think of her? Well, thank you for your story. Now get up, we need to get out of here. For a couple of minutes you said that these wounds cannot survive and you cannot move. Are you trained in medicine? This is just first aid. But what shall we do with the child? I'm not quite sure, thanks. Let's help. Ugh, is she following us? Wait a minute. Forgive me, my friends. I'll be back soon with people to take care of your bodies. Rest in peace, brethren. Okay, that's enough, we've got to go now. Angel. After he saw the strength of this child, he still continues to call her that. But after all, this man can be the same cannibal, and the girl can be a Sanshin dot. If this is true, then both of them will become my prey. Angel. You came for me, I will finally go to heaven, the head raved. I'm hungry. Oh, are you awake already? Samurai asked. Are we still here? You passed out, so I decided to take a halt so that you can regain your strength a little. Oh, I see, I'm sorry. After all, we are mercenaries and should help each other. Why are you apologizing? Haha, but I'm really sorry. I'm sorry, because 52 can't face the danger. Sanshin. Meanwhile, the girl saw a firefly. Did the Great Elder say anything about the mystery box? Samurai asked. No, he said he would send a man named Kon Musa. I was ordered to join the sortie with him. So the child and the cannibal in Dorison have nothing to do with each other. And what could be different? So you didn't see the cannibal? Samurai asked. Well, I can't say I know him because I've never met him. They talked around the fire. It just all happened so fast. But I'm sure the Sanshin is behind all of this, said the head. Do you see this? He pointed to the sword. This is the best sword in Dongi. A ghost-catching sword made from the finest willow. And he broke down at the first meeting with this ghost Sanshin. Ordinary evil spirits are not capable of this, you know. Willow is the best material in the world. What did you say? Yes, nothing. The girl fussed and began to shout out what she wanted to eat. Wait here a little. I'm out for food, Hunter said, because I'm a little hungry too. Are you saying we're going to eat here? You can just keep going down the mountain, said the head. The mountain road is very dangerous at night, the hunter said. Do not think that with your necks fainting, it will be too hard for me to carry you, it is not safe. Oh, I'm sorry about that, said the head. Ahaha, I'm kidding, I'll be back soon, but for now you stay here by the fire. The samurai went into the forest in search of food, and the girl remained by the fire with the wounded warrior. Did he really leave? How is he not afraid to go alone, at night, into such a dark forest? I have become much weaker, am I getting old? All my people died because of my mistake, I should just leave. Why don't I just drop everything, go to the temple and live begging for forgiveness? But even if I want to leave, can I do that? First, there is no way to talk to a great elder. Should I tell Elder Moon Sang-sik? Come to think of it, Khan seems to know the great elder very well. But among the mercenaries, I don't think anyone has met him in person. The head heard a rustle in the bushes. Wow, you're back so fast. Did you manage to catch at least one rabbit for dinner? Oh, a rabbit. But it was not a hunter, but a huge beast that crushed their entire group. It was the same Sanshin, a giant monster. The head looked him straight in the eyes. He threw his sword on the floor and began to cry out. Do you want something from me, oh great spirit? Is there something I can do for you? The girl was on the side of the head and saw everything. She looked inquiringly at him. Sanshin's tail rose high. This was his weapon, with which he swept the heads from the shoulders of his opponents. "You are very polite if you greet me like this," Sanshin said. "When I saw that you had a sword that could harm me, I knew that you were crazy. I'll spare you if you do everything right. Get off the mountain and don't tell anyone what you saw here. Then you will stay alive. Is this a deal?" the head asked. "But why are you letting me go? I don't understand. I came not for your soul, but for this child. What is your name?" Sanshin turned to the child. "I don't know," the girl said calmly. She didn't seem to be afraid of this monster. "What about your house? At home?" the girl asked again. "What mountain are you from?" the beast growled. "The mountain I'm from. We have a lot of trees like this, and also a very strong wind like this. And it's snowing. Come visit us sometime." "That's not what I wanted to hear," the beast said in surprise. That's enough, after all. Does it matter where you're from and which mountain? All I need is your flesh and blood. Now I'll eat you." Chapter tried to get up, but it was very hard for him. "Flesh. Blood. I don't want you to eat me. I'm not interested in your opinion, honey. I'm sorry." The beast showed its claws to tear her apart. "I'll swallow you fast. You won't even feel a thing." Bug. For Sanshin, it's not enough just to eat people. Stupid panther. The hunter deftly pulled out his sword, which was already filled with incredible energy. It must devour others like itself in order to survive. Come on, I'm curious." "You're wrong, that's not enough. And don't I care what you think," Hunter said. "In the end, all I need is your soul and body." The hunter's blade filled with even more energy and began to wrap around his hand. "Oh, you." The head narrowed his eyes against the bright light. "I have been the master of Dorison for 300 years. How dare you say something like that to me, pathetic samurai? Who are you anyway?" "Sanshin, I appeared before you like this. Do you still not recognize me?" Everything around him began to glow blue. The beast and the hunter have already prepared for the fight. Impossible, this power. This is the power of the black tiger, but... the monster asked. "Aren't you dead?" "Dead? How can I be dead if I'm standing right in front of you right now? What is the great black tiger doing here?" "I've come to devour you." The head sat and listened to their dialogue in bewilderment. "I have lived on this earth for 300 years, not to fall at your hands. I don't care how many years you have lived, the main thing is that today you will meet your death. Even if you're a black Turk, do you think I'll sit back?" The girl also watched everything that was happening from this side. "No, I do not think so. After all, the monster never gives up without his last stand, right?" The monster bared its teeth and prepared to attack. And in the blink of an eye, he was out of sight of the hunter. He was very fast. The beast tried jumping from tree to tree to gain more speed and attack the hunter, but no luck. The hunter deftly grabbed the monster. Bok! The hunter dealt a strong blow to the monster, and it flew off, choking with blood. It was evident that the hunter was only imbued with new strength. The monster tried to take another maneuver and attack from the other side, but there a new blow awaited him. He continued the fight. It was already clear that one of them would not survive. Raya's dog. The monster saw the head, and attacked him until the hunter saw. The head cried out in pain. The monster picked him up and threw him up. He flew through the trees, high up. Crap. Bok. The head was already flying down. So this is how I will die, he thought sadly. And already motionlessly flew down into the abyss of the forest. But then a hand deftly grabbed him, the hand of a hunter. And together they landed on solid ground. "God," shouted the head, "how painful. What the hell happened?" He took the child. "Wait here and don't crawl anywhere. I'll go in search of the girl." Angela had said. Resignation. Here I am. It's serious this time, he thought sadly. The monster flew very quickly through the forest. It had unprecedented speed. So they landed. The beast held the girl in his teeth and stood on his hind legs. It was about 3 meters high. Black tiger. It was a black tiger. Sanshin eating monster Don he thought. It was said that he was the most powerful being that no one could handle, and this is the pure truth. I never even sink my teeth into it. Even though he's a black tiger, he can't catch up with me at doors in Mountain. Sanshin looked around. Now everything is ready. By feeding my children with this child, I will definitely turn them into Sanshin. I need to hurry, thought the monster. Jump, jump. The hunter clicked on his heels. He was also fast enough. Finally, I'm at home. The beast left the girl. He glared at her with his red eyes. Are you bleeding? Are you hurt? Yes, you are right. You're in pain, you're bleeding. I will hug you and everything will pass. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I need to eat you, that's the only way. Good, everything is fine. The monster grimaced. I've always wondered why Sanshin eat human flesh. Hunter was already here. The monster screamed. You wanted to feed your children on the flesh of an innocent girl. Here are these babies. Do you think this is how you make Sanshin babies? No. Don't bully my kids. Do not dare. The blade was already flying at the babies. No. Sanshinami are born, you can't turn another animal into one just like that, you know. Did you want to try it? Shut up. This does not apply to everyone. What if my children are completely different? I have been watching my babies die for 300 years. I have only one desire, that my children be as strong and live as long, so I will do everything that is required of me to help them. Is it bad that a mother takes care of her babies? No, absolutely not. It doesn't look like predators don't feed on other animals. But if you think that you can do anything and you will get nothing for it, then I will do the same. No. If you don't let my babies go, I'll kill this baby. The monster grinned at the girl. I don't care about this baby, do what you want. You think you can threaten a black tiger with some kid? Are you serious? Then I will eat it. The monster reached out to the child. The hunter has already drawn his sword. But the monster could not eat the girl, and just cried. The girl hugged him, pitying. Can you promise me something? Promise me you won't touch my children. The black tiger only kills the Sanshin, and your children are not one of them. I do not intend to harm them. So, have you agreed? The monster clarified. I teach on behalf of Dami, the hunter said and looked at the kids. But I will not take responsibility for the consequences of this battle. Then I won't resist, said the monster. Just kill me, I won't resist. My kids, Sanshin cried. The baby responded. Please live well. The hunter raised his sword and swung it. He plunged the sword into the monster, without an iota of remorse. The monster managed to remember a couple of flashbacks. Another one died. The first one died of an illness, then one was killed by a human, and now another one has died. How can Sanshin die so easily? I will turn my children into Sanshin. I will do everything for this, absolutely everything. The hunter killed the monster. Without a drop of regret, he hid his katana and looked at the girl. Why did you kill her? None of your business. And left. The girl managed to look around and saw how the marten cubs approached their mother. The girl went after the hunter. The cubs cried near their mother. Now they are left on their own. The hunter and the girl came out of the gorge. It was already dawn. Everyone here is already dead. We didn't find anything strange here. Should we keep looking? No, just returning what was in the box will not work. Encounter with a monster can be deadly. We just need to capture these mercenaries. They are most likely hiding somewhere nearby. Find them. You've been waiting a long time, now it's time for us to go. How's your wound? Tolerant, and not seen it. Now I will go alone. Okay, but be careful on the mountain path. See you in the future. Is that what you say to all mercenaries? I'll pretend I didn't see anything today. Thank you. Oh, you figured out what to do with Miss Angel. They were gone, they were gone. Okay. I will go to my comrades. Here he is, now we'll catch him. They were walking fast. What are you doing? Han said. Interesting to know what it was. I'm still waiting for the child to show his true powers. Only then can I learn her name, take her powers and eat her. Are you asking because you don't know it, Black Tiger? The hunter reached for his sword. You don't seem to be in a hurry. Show your child your cruelty. Then his powers will manifest. Why did you kill her? Why did you kill her? Why don't you just eat it? The black tiger spoke to the hunter. Remember, it's all about revenge. You will gain the power of the Sanshin by taking revenge on them. Let's. The 52nd treated this child like an angel. Just tell her to show you her power. Are you too naive? Let's. The black tiger instigated the hunter. Aren't you hungry? Is it fed up? I want to eat. I'm hungry. When are we going to eat? The girl whined. We should eat. Of course we have to eat. Okay, let's go to Rival.Food, finally. After all, merchants often appear in this city. I'm sure that somewhere we can definitely have a bite to eat with you at such a time. Meanwhile, the wounded head had already reached the house. Phew, tiresome. This is the place, right? Hey, I'm already here. Although a little delayed. I am the only one who returned. Things are very bad, but there was only the wind, not a soul around. The head suddenly heard something. Oh, so that's where you were. Half of the silhouette appeared in the shadows. Well, I was in hiding for a while, but I reached my goal. Bach, the bloody corpse of the interlocutor fell to the floor. It was his once living brother. It was a trap. Behind, at the gate, 2 men were already waiting for him. 2 more left the house. He was surrounded and wounded. There were so many of them, but they did not even reveal themselves. I completely lost my vigilance. I have only 2 questions, said the stranger. Where is the monster from the iron box now? Where are my comrades? They lived here. What did you do with them? I asked the first question. The second question is, what kind of elder is he? The elder is the one who is older than you. What's incomprehensible? Hahaha, and you're pretty good. Killed with 1 blow. Do you like jokes? Well, I'll answer you. I wonder where your friends mean. They are all dead. The bodies of his friends were strewn about in the alleyways. You are a complete bastard. Okay, now it's my turn. Let's do it this way. You tell us everything you know and stay alive, hand to hand. Alive? Are you kidding me? This is a lie. No one will let me just leave like that. Even if I'm on the brink of death, can I bear another day? I still have a dagger with which I am going to kill Sanshin. I think I can finish off at least one of them for sure. If I tell you the truth, will you let me live? Of course it will, I promise. And what should I tell you first of all? One of the killers flew at him from the side, but the head managed to dodge it. Phew. These bastards have already decided everything. No one was going to let me live. 2 katanas flew into the head and pierced him. He fell to his knees. He was bleeding. The hunter and the girl were walking along a forest path. The girl was suddenly surprised. She noticed something. The hunter turned and looked at her in surprise. Oh, so it's just some wooden poles. They approached 2 pillars, 4 meters each. They depicted some kind of warriors in different clothes. What's happened? Why are you so afraid of them? I don't know, I just don't want to be around them. I'd rather just bypass them, that's all. It's just pathetic pieces of wood. They went further, but behind them were already waiting for the same killers who attacked the head. One of them stared after them intently. Really, I will go broke. In the morning there were no customers at all. I made a fool of myself by opening my business near Mount Dor, where cannibals live. Tomorrow I will close everything. No customers, no profit. Hey, is there anyone here? Oh, of course, welcome. I will serve you generously and diligently. I would like to order a simple breakfast. The woman examined her visitors and drew attention to the girl. She was untidy. Hey, why is a child in such a state? It feels like she was starved for several days. The woman said as she quickly poured the porridge into the bowls. How is such a cute girl? Maybe so skinny. God. The woman sternly placed food on the table for them and threatened the hunter. Feed her properly. What a sweet girl. How can a father be so indifferent to his daughter? Young parents do not get tired of looking after their children. And what kind of clothes does she wear? Does she wear those clothes because you don't have any money? If you can't afford new clothes, at least wash your old ones. Let such a beauty walk in dirty rags. Shame on you. Well, I'm just not used to it. The girl drank all the food and threw an empty plate on the table. Wow, Hunter looked in surprise at the girl's plate. That's your appetite. Are you still hungry? Keep my portion. Wow, the girl didn't say anything and immediately grabbed a plate from the table and began to eat with the same appetite. Give me another dose, please. 2 more servings, please. If you starve a child, why are you surprised? But I don't. By the way, how long has he been following us? The hunter knew that they were being followed. He saw this inept tracker literally through the wall. Is this really Kvimori from the stories? But she looks like a normal child. Who are you? The hunter suddenly asked. The tracker quickly flew back. He did not expect this. I think it's too late, for I was just passing by, right? I don't know who you are, but why don't you just leave? Said the tracker, looking like a fool. But I haven't finished my portion of soup yet. Leave your soup and girl and get out of here. Do you even know what kind of child this is? I don't know, I just found her on a mountain path and she followed me. That's what I thought. Now listen to me carefully. I'll tell you this just because you seem like a nice guy. This child is a Sanshin named Wamori. She killed dozens of villagers in Bijik village. She may look harmless, but she's actually a creepy monster. We are hunters capable of dealing with such monsters, so leave it to us and go. I want to save your life. The ranger was already holding on to his blade from behind, clearly up to something. Wow, what a terrible story. Then I'd better run right away, Hunter said, looking at the girl. And by the way, when you said we, you meant that there are others somewhere nearby. The tracker was already flying at him with a dagger. He wanted to kill him. The tracker missed, something hit him very hard and he flew far away. The tracker flew into the table and smashed it to smithereens. Gee, here's the thing. The girl was already standing behind the Pathfinder. The girl looked inquiringly at the intruder. Calm, baby, I was just passing by, smiling, said the tracker. The girl had a memory. Stay there and sleep, monster. The lady in the red-black kimono said. She was surrounded by warriors in the same clothes. When you wake up, a great sacrifice will be waiting for you. She handed something to the girl. The girl suddenly screamed. Ha, I made a fatal mistake, said the unfortunate tracker, and looked wistfully at the girl. Oh my god. What was it? Hunter silently looked at the situation. Bam, it wasn't a girl that landed on the ground, it was Sanshin. Sanshin girl screamed menacingly. She jumped up to incredible heights. The girl landed on the fence, looked pitifully at the hunter, and he looked at her, and bent down far into the forest. There was no trace of her left. Phew, lucky you saw her. If it wasn't for me, you'd already be dead. The unfortunate tracker continued to speak. Listen to me, get out on good terms, and I'll take care of the monster. He continued to speak and sneaked up on the hunter with a dagger on his back. He was lucky that she blocked the blow, but this time I will definitely kill him. Twice. Hunter said. When it comes to a man who only attacks from behind, I don't want to deal with him. It's just a pity to waste your power in vain. What is this bastard carrying? The ranger's blade had almost reached the hunter. Grandmother shouted. Ah! The blade pierced the killer right in the neck. He fell to his knees. Oh, but how is that possible? I wanted to ask you who you are. The tracker fell silently to the ground. But it's probably too late to ask. Are you alright, Auntie? No, I'm just. Excuse me, I'll refund you for the table and the customers you lost because of me. Here's some coins for you. The hunter threw enough money on the table to cover all the inconvenience. If his people come, then contact the administration and tell everything that you saw earlier. Oh, and more. I would be grateful if you would tell everyone that there are no more cannibals on Mount Dor. They are all exterminated. Now it is safe there. It became calm. Auntie calmed down a bit and collected her thoughts. What did he just say? Who is not? God, what's going on? Everything must be done as ordered. A man died in my establishment. The closer Sanshin's power is, the more black tiger energy comes out of my sword. The stronger the Sanshin, the stronger the energy. When this energy surrounds my whole body, I will turn into a black tiger. The hunter caught up with the girl. Their eyes locked again. The energy of their power was everywhere. The leaves of the trees were freezing. Do you feel? Whispered the black tiger. This pure and strong energy is incomparable to anything else. What are you waiting for? Until she shows her strength. Now. Eat it right now. The hat even fell off the hunter, from the large flow of energy of the black tiger. He drew his sword and prepared for battle. Damn it. Did she really bite me? Tears flowed from the girl's eyes. Hanseohi, this is not the time for sympathy. You're not going to save her, are you? Just because she's a child. Before that, you mercilessly ate Sanshin. It's not about that. She doesn't have a name. If she gets a name, she will immediately calm down. It will be better this way. You're still full from the previous sacrifice, and you won't be able to eat it. She is still incredible. But if he gets a name, he will gain even more power. But what will happen until then? I won't go, the girl burst into tears. I don't want to be locked up again. A large iron box floated up in her head. I don't like being in the dark. Hunter stroked her head to calm her down. You don't have to go anywhere, I'll take you home. The hunter hugged the girl. Where you can find your name. Burn the body. Companions of the recent tracker were already on the heels and found his body. Burn. Then will you carry it yourself? Clean up everything before the people from Machin come running. And go after him in pursuit as soon as possible. Do you know where he went? He didn't even leave a trace. If he is with Kvimori, then we know at least the direction. To the east. We will go ahead. A small group of 10 warriors headed east. My god, going to the mountain with a small child. Things are bad. Of course I'm not lame, but can you stay together for the night? Grandma said kindly. No, thank you, we are already grateful to you for your concern. In addition, you gave children's clothes. Wow, the girl was very beautifully dressed. With the size, of course, get back a little miscalculated. Thank you. Those old hands at least remembered how to move. Just a gift from above. Young man, you can see the doctor. No, not really. So, as it is not a doctor, there are only herbs and medicines in the bundle. This is for emergencies on a long journey. Eh? So you and your daughter aren't going to Kansong to take the doctor's exam? Not at all. By the way, you have a daughter, dear. What is her name then? Give. Nikamish. I would have thought better. And it's true. Okay, guys, I won't dissuade you, but if you find an abandoned house in the mountains, don't stay there for anything. House? Is there a special reason? Damn, where's one more? Only 22, missing one. Here, the girl said. Every night a spirit appears there. Here, finally, 23. They say in that house the daughter-in-law became an embittered spirit, killed her entire family and still catches travelers. Only rumors reached me. I don't know the details. The hunter and the girl had already just approached that very mysterious house on the mountain. A year has not passed, and the house has almost collapsed. Let's check if it's a ghost, Sanshin, or just a delusional rumor. Just to take a sip of water. The hunter just saw a well not far from the house. It was possible to get drunk. It seems not empty. The hunter looked at the bottom of the well, but it is necessary to check whether it is suitable for drinking. Child, let's get water and eat. I can't call her that all the time. To avoid misunderstandings, you need to come up with a name for her. Maybe Capsular Samwell or Bonsune. The girl was already looking for something on the floor. The hunter looked at her. What are you already eating there? Hey. The girl ran to the well. Forest Valley, Kvimori, something familiar. I'm talking about your house. No, there was a lot of snow and the wind was blowing. And the name, what was your name? Hunter asked. I don't know, I don't remember, the girl was worried. There, I came from there. This is exactly what I remember. The East Forest Valley. Strong wind and heavy snow. Mount Kvanami, that's enough. Let's go soon. You don't have to call by name. I thought. But I did not suspect that I would puzzle over a name for her. Yes, that's how it got there. I was just wondering who she is and how to eat. I blew 2 plates. Knows how to use the well. Apparently, she lived near the village. Be careful, the rope is old. A monster crawled out of the well. It attacked the girl and wanted to eat her. The girl just froze. Hubby, come with me. Will not go. The girl pushed the monster back into the well. But the monster came out of the well again. This time it seemed to be much stronger. She had strong paws and she repeated, come with me. But the girl was still unperturbed. She said, I won't. Let's go to the bottom of the dark waters. No, I won't go. What's incomprehensible? I don't like darkness. Let's go. Together. The hunter's blade pierced through the head of the monster from the well. The black tiger absorbed the energy of another monster. I don't like eating ghosts. Mother, why? Shut up. Mother, please. I also mourn the death of my husband. The voices of ghosts were heard. Because of you, my son drowned in the well. Stop it, mother. Please have mercy. Take it easy, creature. You too will perish in the well. Hubby, why did you leave me? Stay with me. Ghosts won't add strength like Sanshin's dog, and their memories hurt. Rumors of ghosts are often associated with Sanshin, so I react quickly to them. The black tiger absorbed energy, it charged him. But I'm not interested in hunting them. All I care about is Sanshin's dog. The girl looked into the well. There was water at the bottom. Don't drink this water. Let's move on, maybe we'll find a stream. Okay, let's go look for the stream. Okay, sorry. We need to move on and not linger here. Ghosts live here. Sorry. The girl asked again. Yes, it suddenly came to mind. It suits you, it reminds you of your strength. It may not sound like your real name. But while we call you that, they walked through the night forest and the moon illuminated their path. Sorry. Do not like. My name is Sihi.con Sihi.hungry. I'm not hungry, Sihi, thank you. The third largest in Dami. A fast, deep river, in which it is easier to drown than to get out. Before them was a wide, mighty river. And you pushed my bundle into it. I didn't push, I threw it away. Where? Get out there. Why are you looking away? Over there, for sure. Lists of things left in the bundle. Spare clothes and needles, threads, not a pity. Money 50 nanny, 25 funov, a little pitiful. Food for today, huge loss. Ointment, irreparable loss. Healing herbs, stomach twisted. Box for needles, crushed. And why, please tell me you abandoned it. Turtle. The girl screamed in displeasure. Turtle. I just wanted to catch a turtle. But she dodged. No, she just floated away. It's all because of the turtle, if it wasn't for her. What? Hunter looked at the girl in bewilderment. We can't get it anymore, so forget it. Turtle, it's all because of the turtle. Firstly, we will not be able to cross the river, and secondly, we are not familiar with the area. An hour earlier. Do you need a boat to cross the river? I would explain to you, but it would be too long, said the old man. Do you want to listen? Yes, tell me. When did this happen, you ask? Exactly 3 years ago. The fish suddenly stopped biting. Either Poseidon was angry, or the river spirit. On the way back, water flowed through the hole into the boat. And the oars were gone, we could not even land on the shore. I don't lower the boat into the water anymore, it just stays tied to the shore. Here is such a misfortune. The local shaman said to sacrifice a human to appease Sanshin. But the people couldn't do anything. Here is such a story, the old man clapped his fan. Wow, impressed by the old man's story, the girl said. Does that mean you can't cross the river? go to the head of the river. I don't know if anyone else has boats. Anyway, the river narrows towards the headwaters. Let's get back to reality. Is this what we came here for? Turtle, because of the turtle. Quit talking about the turtle already. Let's go soon. But it's true, objected the girl. Why were you going to catch her? As for what to write on it, is she that big? The hunter imagined a girl on a turtle. No, she's small. Then nothing would have happened. Not true, she would definitely stand me. Where did you find such a big turtle? Over there, look. Wow. Turtle. Rather, catch her. Sanshin the hunter was already reaching for his blade. He quickly ran to the stone. What did I just get myself into? There's a lot of dirt here. You don't really run here. Besides, it's easy to hide in the reeds, so I won't catch him. Should I catch her? The girl asked the hunter. Do you want to ride too? You drowned my bundle, how are you going to catch the turtle? Then she was in the water, but now she is on the ground, here it is much easier to catch her. Okay, try to catch her. The girl jumped deftly and joyfully, she easily touched the ground, and moved very quickly. Turtle, she exclaimed joyfully. Runs on 4 legs. Still so fast. Probably, the marten will be faster. The girl deftly jumped to the stone. Ha, I caught a turtle. Is it true? Stop spinning. Help, they're killing. Sorry, don't kill him, Hunter shouted as he ran towards her through the swamp and reeds. God. Well, stop, don't move. Where should I go? The hunter spun from side to side. Here, it seems to be cleaner. Help, the turtle is being killed. I didn't think Sori could kill other Sanshin. Just don't kill him before I consume him. The hunter was already approaching the stone with his blade. What? The hunter looked surprised. Sorry, you can't kill everyone in a row. This is the first time I see such a Sanshin. Save, help, kick Sanshin turtle. God. Lie still, don't move anymore. Do not move. And where only such weaklings are found. The hunter swung. The ghost from the well will be even stronger. Even this will be of little use. The hunter looked at his sword and sheathed it. Let's listen to this turtle first, and then decide what to do with it. I can always eat it. The girl sat cheerfully on the turtle and looked at the hunter. Sanshins of high mountains and powerful rivers are usually stronger, but there are such exceptions. Apparently this river is just such an exception. Now let's go swimming. Help, they're killing. The clumsy tortoise screamed. The turtle fell face down into the mud and did not move. Hunter thought. She still lay motionless. Turtle, are you dead? Sori asked. Bam, the turtle pushed the girl away and ran into the reeds. The turtle pulled out an oar and glared at the girl. I can hit too if you make me angry. Hunter just silently watched what was happening. The turtle swung. Bam. The turtle hit the girl on the head with an oar. Deceived. Race for speed. The girl was furious. And the turtle was winding down with all its legs. You can't catch me in the water. The turtle called and crawled towards the water, but it was very slow. The girl easily caught up with her, with a simple slow step. I did not want to use this technique. The turtle looked at the girl angrily. The tortoise leaned back, preparing for some kind of reception. And then suddenly a stream poured from her mouth right into her face. Oh phew. The turtle started running again. Race for speed. But it was not there. The hunter was already standing in front of the turtle. She looked up at him and stopped. One more time. The turtle again began to draw water for the next spit, only this time already at the hunter. But he just lightly hit the turtle in the throat. Apchie, the turtle sneezed and all the water collected for spitting went through its nose. The hunter noticed. There was a whole warehouse of oars in the reeds. It seems that this turtle loved to steal other people's oars. That's an unhealthy turtle. Also building a dam. Concheru, what are you doing here? How do you know my name? I'm just Black Tiger. The turtle froze and sat down on the sand. God's almighty, Mr. Black Tiger has come. Now it's all in vain, he came to my soul. Adam, what the hell? What were you doing here? Isn't this paddle from the local ferry? What kind of fence is that? Or is it a dam? Are you a beaver? That's how the circumstances came about. Answer quickly, Hunter shouted. I stutter when I speak fast. You'd better get rid of the hiccups. Answer soon. Here is the stutter. It's all because of the burr. Burr? What else is this? You do not know. A famous sanshin in this bay. I know all the sanshin of Dongi, but this is the first time I've heard such a name. No wonder, I called it that myself, answered the turtle. Here it is. Little asshole. Now do you understand me? I won't eat you. Your story helped me, so live yourself for now. Is it true? However. Answer Liv. Who is Burr and what are you doing here? Can I tell you in song? That will be much faster. She looked pityingly at Hunter Turtle. Do as you please, I need information. Eat. What motive do you prefer? Chachimori Chunchinmori yes, as you wish. Orkvimori come on Huimori. Will be done. The turtle began to tap on its shell, making specific sounds. Let me tell you first about how this villain looks like. Black skin, sharp teeth, long mouth, spur on the tail. I'll tell you about the actions of this villain. A wondrous marvel near the river wiped out all living creatures. Even a fish, even a tadpole, will trample and not blink. Not from the vile bastard. And he opened the hunt for people. Can I close my eyes to this? Go. The turtle danced. Vile bastard. The girl said. Sing along. Great. Vile bastard. Ahaha. The hunter was already reaching for his sword. Maybe just eat you and be done with it. Bam, bam. The tortoise kept pounding on its shell. Let's have some fun. Tie up. Yes. Then the holes in the boats and the stolen oars are your doing. So it is, otherwise people would have fallen into the paw of Burr and died. When did it all start? Approximately 3 years ago. Then he was just a beast, lost in a foreign land. Now it has grown that there is no strength to restrain it. The song of the sailors is also on your conscience. I won't say this. It's hard to tell from one story. Where can we find this Burr? You will bring trouble on yourself. This bastard will not be afraid of Mr. Black Tiger. I'm better, Hunter replied. Where to go? This bastard is still somewhere in the river. Oh. There he is. This monster is Burr. An ordinary large crocodile, he swam towards them. It is no larger than an ordinary log. Underwater the body is very large. Would like to get closer. Be careful. Here you are throwing me up. What? Just swim up to him, I'll deal with the rest. The turtle is dead, get up. The turtle fell to the floor again, pretending to be dead. I seem to remember something. I have heard of a swamp beast from a distant land that looks like a huge lizard, but how did it get here? I feel the energy of Sanshin, but I'll tell you exactly how I get closer. So today is a wasted day. When I return home, I will receive a scolding from my wife. Power supreme. And yet, my love lives on. Hey boatman, how much for the crossing? Asked the red bandit. The boat is not running, there are no oars. The old man waved. Are all the boatmen so useless around here? And in the lower reaches of the river a boat with a hole. By the way, sir, would you like to listen to my song? No. Let's go to the top. Such a big river, there is at least one fishing boat with a normal boatman. What an ignoramus, thought the old man. Exactly, one more thing. Have you by any chance seen a man with a girl in rags? Let me think. Guy with a girl. No, I haven't seen those. Sure. Brains from old age are not damp. Memory has nothing to do with it, no one comes to a region. That's how. The group of bandits turned around and walked away from the old man. Yeah. Today without a catch, tomorrow without a catch. Poor little wife, poor children, what to feed them? The bandit grabbed the old man by the neck and began to choke him. Did you lie? What do you mean? Did a guy pass by with a girl or not? This. Answer quickly. The bandit put a blade to the old man's back. Passed. When passed, answer. About half an hour ago. Should have said before, motherfucker. God have mercy, I was wrong. The bandit was about to kill the old man. Hey Tyson, how is the catch today? The voice of his comrades was heard in the distance. We still have a galyak today. It can be seen that all the fish went to the table to Poseidon. Let's go have a glass of Macchiali. The old man was still being held hostage. What to do? The bandit turned to the chief. We're just leaving. Caught. The old man was released and thrown to the floor. He was lucky that day. Keep your mouth shut unless you want to die with your buddies. The old man said nothing, just knelt silently. Half an hour has passed, can we catch up? Judging by how quickly we caught up with them, they are not in a big hurry. They couldn't go far. Let's hurry. Let's deal with everything without witnesses. The group of bandits hastily left. But on this river, I know. It seems that they also knew something about the local river Sanshin, and were afraid of him. Just don't get close and nothing will happen. Why should I go with you? Will you finally stop talking? Buck. Ouch, it hurts. If we don't know who we're dealing with, how are we going to deal with him? Do not be afraid, you will not die. Just take me to this lizard, and then I myself. See he, the girl exclaimed. Take me with you, I want to ride the turtle too. It's dangerous, better wait for me on the shore and look after the scabbard. He rides a turtle himself, and I have to look after the scabbard. I came up with a good idea. Acts of the vile reptile. Spicy rice balls. Are these some swear words? You taught her. Sorry. Don't take back what you've done. Will you really spare me if I help you? I'd rather eat it than 100 like you. So be calm and do your job, just swim. And it's true. The previous master, the black tiger, did not eat me either. See he, catch the bastard. The hunter floated through the water on a turtle. Have you met the old black tiger? The story is short, I will tell in the rhythm of Chinmori. Wait, you'll tell me later. He's close. They had practically swum up to the crocodile. It was much larger than it seemed from the shore.